Okay, I think we're live. Lech, can you confirm? Okay. All right, sounds good. Welcome everyone to the live. I think we are. Is this Lech or Wheeler? Okay, welcome everyone. We have the live stream today on the new line of Czech tanks. We're going to jump into some replays and go up the line, right, Lech? We're going to start with the tier 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right, Lech? I cannot check audio at this moment. That's what you need to do. I'm using 3 devices. Okay, sounds good. So the new Czech line started. It's obviously the European line here that's been added to. You see the Skoda, the T25, the T3410, the TVP VTU Tier 8, the Skoda T50, and then the TVP T5051. I'm glad they made the names of these about as difficult to say as possible. That's always enjoyable. And about 8 months on the Epic Camo for the Tier 10. All right, let's do a quick comparison of the first tank, the Skoda T25. This is the tier 6. I like the little V above the S. Okay, so Lech, you wanted to compare this to the T25. I have no idea why, so tell us more about what you thought. Ah, I see. And I mean, that's a really good point. I mean, it's got. If you look at the pen, it's well. I mean, it's a tier 6 versus tier 7. But yeah, yeah, it does look a lot like it. Yeah, it looks almost identical to it. Uh, I see. Yeah. So let's take a quick look at that. Where's where the burst is here? Somewhere on here. Yeah. 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. That is the well-known Chat Chat. I see. Well, I played it as well, and I actually really like the tank. I think the tier, unfortunately, has been destroyed by the influx of these tanks. Everybody playing the tier 6, so that's yeah. I'm going to go back and probably do it later. Once you know. Well, that is without a doubt the theme of these tanks. So why don't we jump into our first replay? We have okay, Lech, help me find it. The game one. Okay, yeah, that saves us time. Which time is money. So this is you playing alone, and you are in Castilla. I like the camo, by the way. I have enough camos now. I can put, like, I think 3 camos on every tank. You only have one left. Okay. I'll have to show you later my garage. Ooh, that's a horrible camo, but nothing is truly a hideous camo. The speed. That is very, very nice. You know, there's 2 places to go off the. You know, the Casquilla is actually 2 places to go live as well. So another one. Renee's talking a different one. That you can
Enemy is hit.
Yes, correct. All right, so it does. Yeah, it doesn't have terrific dispersion or cant values. It's really more about the burst, and it's got solid, good enough pen that you can just unload. Yeah, and there's you're shooting another Skoda right there. I mean, look at the armor. The only place you see any red is just on the roof because of the angle. Yes.
Right through their armor. One of our trucks was hit.
It is, and I can't recall. Do you remember the gun depression on it by any chance?
That bounced off.
Is it really? Okay, that is a huge difference. Oh, definitely. I mean,
enemy is hit. Wake up! Enemy vehicle knocked out.
yes. I think the wind was definitely there, and I think your position here is excellent for an autoloader with gun depression. I love it.
Nice shot. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one ricocheted.
All right. Nice. Nice. Hey. Yeah, there you go, right there. Oh, come on, back up. Oh, there you go.
We hit them hard.
Does he get it?
He's gone. Find us another target.
That could not have been a mastery. Okay, mastery class 2. I had probably better games than you on it, but well. All right, sounds good. Game 2, I assume. Okay, I see. This one. Okay, excellent. For the love of God, how many of these did you send me? Oh, that's TVP. Why would I actually read anything? Okay. All right, so Renee here, we are in Vineyards, looks like. Renee slapped some nice camo. Renee must have known this was a good tank because he put nice camo on it. You know, so.
Move out.
Oh my God. Well, Renee, we're playing with Renee. We often don't lose many. Although we had a horrible day yesterday, but I think that was more me than anything. Couldn't put. Yeah. What's that? He's always exhausted from carrying me. He's got terrible ping too, so. Yeah, exactly. Who cares? That's exactly right. I mean, honestly, Renee Renee's become exceptional at knowing where to go, having the right spots to do a lot of damage. I think this is one of them. And there comes an agent and a T-62. How does he survive this? Okay. Ram a building, that's always a good approach. Ram a building. No, I think these guys are this. Yeah, the Type 62 basically ran away. That is always helpful. Yeah, well, you'll see in the tier 8, I got HE'd in this. I got HE'd in the turret by Borsig, I believe. And a game we won. Oh, nice shot there. Another one there. Cleared him with 394. Yeah.
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. Fair hit.
That's a really good plot. That's a really good point. I don't even know if I have mine set up that way, so you can do that.
The track is damaged.
Yeah.
Ricochet. Punch right through their armor. Penetration. What about track?
It is. I mean, the thing is that the nice thing about it is the Pramo pen is good. The armor is bad for all too, so I think your playstyle doesn't change dramatically between them. That's the one advantage. It's
We got 'em. We hit them hard. Got 'em.
It's hard to believe with as loud as you are. Can they hear me? I can turn you up potentially. Well, okay, let's quick pause here. I don't know if it'll matter or not because it's in the thing, but Lech, can you hear me? I mean, you're blowing out my eardrums, but I'll turn this down. Okay. Ask Lance if it's better.
Enemy is hit. Enemy destroyed.
Can you, Lech, talk for a sec? Yeah.
Enemy is hit. Penetration. We've touched him.
I'm going to focus on the replay and assume that they can hear you, Lech. They can hear me. Ask them if they can hear me. All right, so Renee has managed to survive here on this weird flank that he's done. I will tell you, this is not a high probability of technical success. Normal flank. I get killed when I go here a lot. I've stopped doing it mainly. But Renee...
Penetration.
Yeah.
He's gone. Find us another target.
He did. He did. Let me... it says, yeah, it said we cannot hear... They say they can't hear you at all. Okay, go ahead and test it. Look at this game by Renee, 33-38 damage. I wonder where that is in Blitzstars. That's about probably a lot of people playing this tank. But well done, Renee. Terrific game. I'm going to pull up the the volume is very high. It's not a volume issue. It's maybe just something else issue. All right, so equipment here for this tank. I had a birthday with this Firefly today. I was kind of excited. That tank, the Firefly, is such a weird little tank. Probably is one of the more unique tanks in the game. All right, so we are going to look real quick at the equipment of the Skoda. And what Lech was saying here is to go ahead and use the enhanced gun length drive, or perhaps, and I think you could argue here as well that to use a vertical stabilizer. I would say though I like the lower dispersion value. The higher dispersion value is not particularly exciting, so you can do that. Lech, are you there yet? Okay. If you test it, if not, we can switch audio and do it a different way. No big deal. I think my camo is pretty epic here, by the way. I believe this is the coordinated strike. Coordinated strike. Let's take a look here and see how I am doing. Okay. We're going to switch to the other audio, Lech. I'm going to kill Discord audio. So switch to this audio, Lech.
All right, can you hear me?
Hear you. They should be able to hear you now.
All right.
All right. Okay, thank you, Muttley, Lance, and all. And as you guys know, probably didn't affect the stream much. Lech doesn't add a lot. So with that, we can go on. I can hear you typing, angry Lech. All right, let's get to the T34 100. You have to be heard right now. So the T34 100 Tier 7. This tank is also quite good. We said kind of the Skoda's. Yeah, it's a good tank. Quick comparison here between it, the T43, the Leo, and the T34-1. The 34-1 is the best tank, the best medium in the tier. That's driven by a lot of factors, not DPM. You can see the DPM for this, though, is the same as the T34-1.
I actually have to say that as much as I love the 34-1, I've lately begun to think the Leo is actually the best medium in the tier because the Alpha is disgusting at 290. And it has a 10 degrees of gun depression. So it's close, but I think for this tank, what I love about it this is what the T43 should have been, which is, the T43 with a 100 millimeter gun, which is what it should have been all along. And I freaking love this tank. And I mean, click on the heat pin on it. You can see the pen is amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. One of my problems is I know I just hate heat, and I am such not a heat fan. But I agree. I mean, that heat can just slice through everything. I mean, except for
you can actually pen the front of a TR8 Heavy without a problem. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Except for tracks or spaced armor, it just slices through everything. I will note. Take a look at the
194. The T43 is not even cut through tracks.
Yeah, I know. Well, the only thing I'd say is look at the T34-1. It has 235 pen on its APCR.
Yeah, it's a fantastic tank.
Yeah, and the HE as well. It does have the 50. This is where I think it has great HE, high explosive pen as well. Overall, the story here is not DPM. It's got decent DPM, but I think to your point is the overall some of the other things. It's got good enough velocity. Aim time is
nice.
-7 is good enough. Good. Yeah, 43's got 8. By the way, I like the T43. I'm not in the same.
The D10 is awful. I mean, this fixes all those issues. To me, it's just a buffed T43. That's how I play it.
Yeah, and yeah.
Very nice.
Very good. I think that's about it. Mobility is a little bit slower than I believe the Skoda. It's definitely slower than its big brother. But it's got still 19 power to weight, which is similar to the rest of them. And HP is the same, basically the same as the rest. Nothing
it felt big. Good. I mean, it felt good. I really think to me what shocked me about it was the pen on the gun and the Alpha was really nice.
All right, sounds good. Let's take a quick look at this one and talk about the setup. I think we should do that. This is the 34-3.
I think it's just
anything here?
On the left side, I put everything on the left side to the left.
Well, I need to check on.
I don't supercharge it, and I use
the aim time is low enough. I mean, I don't need a 0.4 decrease in aim time. I don't need it. I'd rather supercharge. This one again, the dispersion values are relatively high. I don't know. This would be my setup, but yeah.
You're only shooting on the move though, so that's why.
No, I snipe with this silly little device. All right, let's jump into the replays here. Okay, T34 game 1. Is that you, Lech?
I think these are both mine. Yeah, I never aced it. I just did a few games. I like it. It's a nice day.
All right.
Here I've got the matchmaking. I'm playing with somebody from JJ.
Ah, you're playing with Sig. Nice. I like to see that.
Yeah, it's rigged, of course. I've got a JJ.
Oh yeah, I have chat off. Why don't I turn that on? I don't know if I can turn it off. I'll have to turn that on next time.
You should. I've never seen the chat, so I play with all.
I can do that very quickly, actually. Well, let's do that. That can be entertaining. Surprise, surprise, what is said. Alright. Let's do that. And here we go. And okay, so we are here in Middleburg, Lech and Sig in the P43. I don't know why Sig's playing the P43. That's
He's trying to get Pantera, so I'm helping him grind to Pantera.
very nice. And then I don't see anybody else we know or anything on here. Sig quickly gets.
I'll tell you, by the way, speaking of the P43, this thing is miles better than that tank. I mean, it is way better.
That ain't saying much. The P43 is.
That was not a bad tank.
No, it's just very ordinary, very nothing. It's not, again, it's definitely not bad, but it's just not good either. It's not a tank I ever play except for birthdays. I play my birthdays, that's how I get to know the tanks, but I never play this thing.
I might have sold mine to you.
That's likely. There's a 30D, which is a terrible tank.
And by the way, this tank actually has the most armor of all of them in this.
Oh, nice.
Whatever that means.
All of. Oh, you mean of all of them? It feels like a heavier tank. It plays more like a heavy medium, not a light medium. I do like the alpha on this. I mean, I think that's a nice. The alpha is a nice change of pace here. Yeah, no, I mean, again, it reminds me of the 34-1 more than anything, because that one also, the tank also has alpha. In Tier 7, when you're shooting other tanks in Tier 7 and 6 with 310 alpha, you're going to make, it's 280, close enough. You're still like 4 shots, they're gone,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a big chunk of 6.
Yep, absolutely. There's a, yeah, that was, I don't know, actually was that the T29 that shot you? I'm not even sure.
I don't even know what hit me in there. I can't even tell you. I kind of yelled at that point.
We didn't even scratch them.
But see, I mean, that's the thing with the T29. The T43 can't pen the front of a T29.
Yeah, I know. T43.
This thing with heat goes right through the front of a T29. I mean, that's nice.
Let's see how it does against a Tiger there. I guess it's got no problem there. The side shot. The front of a Tiger, I wonder, I'm kind of...
Pen the front of a Tiger with a Ronan 250. He's the king.
Alright, well this one is over. Sig's going to finish that guy.
Yeah, but you see the thing has I don't know if I secured that or might have gone for a steal here.
Of course. And Sig...
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I'd be surprised if you get this
No,
one.
I didn't get that one because he went back the other way. So
And I think Sig was cleared by that. Oh, nice! Well, he killed Sig, so
Kill secured. I like the mobility. I like the way it drives. It's just a nice tank. That was actually a good game. It's just not enough for an ace, but plenty of damage and kills.
Yeah, definitely. 2,600 damage, 3 kills, etc., etc., etc. Well done. Well done. Both of you guys, nice little carry you got there. All right, let's go to the next game. I only see... Oh, there it is. You lost the order there, Lech.
That was the upload. I don't know why I uploaded them in order.
Well, and you had a player from rival, so you were predestined to lose. A Union guy, and you're facing against all odds. And looks like you're alone here.
There's no platoon here. I don't really remember this game, but I put it
Let's get this show on the road.
Well, you're in. I've started to like this is Naval Frontier, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm starting to like Naval Frontier more and more. It used to be a map that I couldn't stand. Starting to like it, not love it. And you're going with the aggressive spotting position with your friend Crystal there.
of course.
And there's an Annie, of course.
The guy that he just drives right on the map. I don't think he meant to do that, but he fell.
He probably only did 3,000 damage and 4 kills.
But then the guy from rival did the same thing. It's like, why
Well,
did
he wanted
go
to.
down?
Everybody wants to clear. If you have an Annie against you, got to clear it. But yeah, I have no idea why they went down. He went down there, and then you stayed smart. There's the heat pen. Although of course it.
Yeah, it goes through the front of a J. You can pen the front
Enemy
Except for the
is
34-1 again.
Yes, 341 was a doll. I'll never say anything bad about that tank. I love that tank.
Well, again, I would much rather have slightly less pen with APCR than not with heat, but
Yeah, no, I agree with that. It's very strange. It just has heat on it, but 250, it's nice.
yeah, definitely.
And heat has there's no normalization on the heat, so you do lose a little bit there.
Yeah. All right, we got.
It's your basic run of the mill. I mean,
Yep. I mean,
start farming. I wanted that.
Ricochet!
Bounce that because I'm an idiot.
well, I mean, no, that's
You
art.
see, the mobility is really nice. This thing drives really well. It feels just like a T25.
I think the key for this tank to me is it is not a. I mean, it has some armor to the point you made, Lech, but it, like this entire line, these are so at least so far they're mobile tanks that have, in the case of the tier 7 and the tier 8, somewhat. The 8's probably the dog of the tank, but it has they're ideal flankers, poke and shoot tanks that do good. I mean, they do nice things. I think in a brawl.
You learn the style of the first one, you can play the rest of it.
Nice kill there of the Annihilator. It's a 4-on-4. This is actually a pretty close game. You guys have a small point lead and bases are equal. A small point deficit. And
Yeah, I
basically,
actually thought I'm kind of remembering this now. I thought we were going to lose it. I was
well, if
quite
you
certain.
clear this J-Panther, that would help a lot. I think you do. Very nice.
I love this spell.
No, it's a good cannon. There's no doubt. I just love the alpha is the. And normally wargaming makes you pay for a higher alpha, and they felt like they gave you a higher alpha here without taking too much away.
Yeah, I mean, the DPM isn't, for tier 7, the DPM is not great, but it's not worse than a 34-1 or any of the other one. I mean, I would take this gun with less DPM over the T50.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I can't stand that cannon. I think at this point I got the hell out of there, because I can tell that.
Yeah, that was that the Chinese bulldog chasing you down. Oh, there it is. Bloodlust. Bloodfish.
I like that. See, I thought I was going to get pincered here by the box and that, so I just kind of waited for a second and no, it's not.
No, that's. I mean, you probably reset your camo. Yep, you had your camo reset. You were good to go. Nice shot there. Yeah, you guys have this wrapped up. 3 on 2.
Keep that back. I think I kind of started poking here.
Yeah, I think you could have taken that bulldog apart. Honestly, you had a lot more hit points.
Yeah, I just, because of the ox coming up, I knew I was going to be in
We walked the track.
Shot.
Yeah, I
Oh, there's the ox. I didn't even see the ox.
That's the reason I didn't stay up. Danny, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to
You're good. You can pretty much have shot. Nice.
Destroyed.
kill that guy.
Good. Well done. Drivers.
I'm going to go up there, but then I ran out of time. So.
Yeah, well, very good. Master Class 1, it's a good tank. I think the first one's great. The second one's is solid. No complaints. No complaints about it. All right, we're moving on here to the TVP VTU. Formal name is the TVP VTU concept with a K. Probably some other names to it as well. I put on this. Look at the camo there. Huh? I think it's one of the New Year camos.
It's
While we're here, let me show you my camo collection. I am up to I mean, this is the most ridiculous amount of camo. I don't even know what I'm going to do with
Yeah, I
it.
have about the same. It's a mess.
All right.
I mean,
Let's jump into
I will preface that I don't have this tank.
Good, I do. I played it about 11 games today, and I could jump into that and show you. Actually, my results of the tank were surprisingly good. I averaged about 2,300 damage, I believe, or so, which for me is pretty good in general.
I think my issue and the reason I haven't bought it yet is because I can't figure out what. There's nothing special about it. I mean,
it's
kind
this
of normal.
this-
It's huge. It has no armor. It's not very mobile. It has no gun depression. I don't know what it does. Like, I wish this had, in my opinion, I wish this had a 400 alpha gun, and it's 105, I think. So why the hell is it only 310?
I have no idea. To me, you know what this is? This is
350 at least.
Yeah, this is the Panther 2. This is the Panther 2 before it was buffed. The Panther 2 was buffed recently.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's actually what it is. It has no armor. You know, the gun is also nothing special.
It's got great pen.
It has great pen. That is what and you can see the pen there. This is with a rammer, 225. Yeah, and then HE is 60, which is quite a bit better. I mean, I think it compares well to the Indian, the Panther 2, and then this is the T44.
Alpha or a shorter reload. I wish the DPM was closer to 24, 25. Then it would be kind of interesting because then it's more like the Rev, you know, the Rev release.
But here's the problem. It's got it's got kind of an average. It's got worse DPM than the rest of the tanks. It's got this worse aim time, same dispersion roughly. It's only got -6, which again,
on a tank that's as tall as
yeah. So the Indian has -10, the Panther 2 has -8, and even the T44 has -7. So that's now here's a slight advantage. It's fast. It's got a power to weight of nearly 22. It's the fastest tank. So it's nearly the same as it's very similar, I should say, to the T44. It's actually speed-wise similar to the T44. It just has no turret, as I will point out in one of the games.
Yeah, the thing is the size of a Zeppelin. It has no armor, so it has to be fast. So it can get away because it's always running away from people.
Correct. So let's jump into these. I think these are my replays, so I apologize in advance for my shittiness. But I appreciated Captain Dan today and Silver for helping me. Okay, I sent these to you. I don't remember which is which here, so we'll just play these and rock and roll.
Let's do it.
All right. I said Captain Dan. Captain Dan did help me, but this is from the one, the only, the Muttley McGruff. The Mutster, yeah, the Mutster. Oh, the Mutster. Well, I was grinding the line. The Mutster just kept on bringing broken OP tanks to make me feel jealous and sad. He brought the Annihilators for Tier 7 and the Chimera for the Tier 8. So.
When you're doing these kind of videos, it's exactly what you want out of the client name. When you go to the video, you're going to be some crap.
No, it was perfect. And then honestly, Captain Dan and Silver did the same thing. Silver actually asked me to change tanks, which was perfect. I'm like, dude, I'm grinding the line for the video. And we can look at the equipment in between the games. I just don't think you need a rammer with a pen that this has. You can use the rammer. You don't need the caliber.
One of our trucks was hit.
No. Yeah, I mean so here's a couple of things I'd say about the tank. First of all, the turret is mounted in the front, and there's a J Panther 2. No problem to go through the front of that. The front-mounted turret in the 22, you get 22. I did not shoot that. I know I wouldn't get it. You have power to weight of 22. You know, you can really pop. It is actually one of the best in Tier 8 of jumping out, getting a shot, like pop and shoot, and of the tier. And it does it well. It does it very well. I'm trying to reverse side scrape here, and this is a perfect example. I'm shooting that guy at 200 at the KV4 at 270 yards. That's a hard shot for any tank to make. Just because of the armor. Of course, that guy's an idiot, but like all KV4 drivers. But now, before I just want to mention one thing. Watch this. So you see where Muttley and I are, Lech, right? We're sitting here at the traditional TD spot or medium spot. Look where the rest of our team are. They are all literally just outside of our spawn fighting one tank.
Yes.
Nearly the whole battle. It's incredible. I do not know how we survived. I took some damage there.
Well, you got getting challenged, but it's just amazing.
Miracle.
You guys took the corner, which is a guaranteed win, basically, without being challenged, and your team can't even capitalize on that.
And it's a Helsing. They're facing a Helsing. They're still over there. He killed one of them. Well, the J Panther did. By the way, if you're looking, you noticed I got popped twice in the turret. Very, very easily. This. Yeah. Now, so what I was doing here. So there's that idiot in the KV4. I mean, I think he was trying to let me shoot him. Like, hey, let me climb this hill so you can shoot him. And there's the T28 Defender. That guy was a good player from G. And so I was... Yeah, he was good, I think.
Did you forget his tank doesn't have any armor?
Maybe. There's Muttley shanking a shot. Just kidding. Sideburn. And there's a side of the... Literally, the amazing thing about this game is Muttley and I just sat here and shot people the entire time because we had no support.
Well, it's a dream scenario.
It is. It really is.
Farm idiots, but the problem is you can't really go haul down because you have no home.
Yeah, I think I got shot in the hatch there, but by the sheriff, which sheriff has great pens. So that's not to say much. But again, I had a lot of success with this tank just playing just like this, hiding under hills. The -6 is a killer. If it was -10, it would be a good tank.
I don't understand. They could just give it -8.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very meh average tank there. I think I cleared this guy.
I guess, like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad tank. There's nothing interesting about it to me. That's why it's like I don't want it because why? Like why? There's so many mediums in tier 8. I mean,
They're knocked out.
this serves no purpose. It's there, and the other tanks on the line all have something special.
Yeah, well,
I mean, to me, this is one of the best of lines I've introduced in the game. I mean, the fact that I like 4 of the 5 tanks is...
yeah, you're right. I mean, they can't really do that. Well, I mean, they haven't. The Japanese line actually is one of mine. They have all of them pretty. The Japanese TD line is pretty good.
Yeah, that was the last line that I loved every tank.
Yeah.
Basically.
Quick on equipment here. I'll just show you mine. Lech, you can disagree with me if you don't like any of it.
Yeah,
But
you
this is
definitely want the shooting on the
Rat.
those two. Yeah, you want the enhanced gun laying and the other one because I mean, even if you look at your own replay, you shot on the move half the time.
I agree with the vertical stabilizer. I don't agree on the enhanced gun laying.
That's fine, but you definitely invert stabilizer for sure.
Yeah, I think this one is probably, I should be using this one a bit more in general. Okay, let's jump to the replay. All right, nothing exciting there. In the next replay, I think I am with Silver. I like this game. This was a fun one. Yeah, I didn't do that well, but the game was fun.
And now, okay.
So we're in Canal, exactly, and Silver and I had...
That's one of my favorite maps. I love Canal.
Silver and I had some discussion here on the previous game that I don't know if that's showing up or not.
Begging you to get a decent tank.
Yeah, kind of along those lines. Yeah. All right.
How you doing? Just beat the hit.
I think so. We were playing a tune with a guy from Rival and SNS. I don't know what SNS is. I actually don't know what Rival is. But nonetheless, so it is a ballsy spot. I was trying to spot. Now you'll see what happens to me. I backed up.
He's spotting in this tank. Right?
Well,
Like, that's something else's job.
This is what happens. It's coming. It's coming.
Ring is damaged. We can barely turn
High
it.
explosive into the. Look at this. Look at the spot they hit me with high explosive.
Well, but see, your turn time was to hit, so it was flat. But yeah, it's
It's a turret. It's a turret. I mean, you see the side. It's not a turret. It's like the Tog's turret. It's like this flat turret. I think it was the board.
it's literally they just use the same metal. As
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good.
And so essentially,
Again, on the move, I mean, it snaps nice.
it snaps very nice. And I took a relatively, I guess I call this a relatively aggressive farming position. I could tell the rest of the team was over there. I mean, you can see on the minimap, they're all there. The guy...
Yeah, now it's a good spot because you can see everybody. So
Exactly. And again, you can see you really don't have much exposed when you poke. It's got a very small front end, so you can poke all day long. It's like Dirk Diggler. I noticed that Tiger 2, watch this Tiger 2, he has been shot. He's taken about 1,000 damage so far, just moving up there. He's not going to stop. He's like, he's going to take some out. He was full health. I finally...
This is tunnel. Now, do you understand when you say tunnel harder? This is tunnel.
That guy committed to the tunnel.
That's tunnel. Level 1. He only saw one tank, which he didn't even kill.
Yeah, Wheeler says this tank is a Tiger 2 on a mobile unarmored. By the way, did you see me clear that guy? Capped
Yeah,
tricks.
that's a good analogy, Wheeler. I like that. It's like I think Ben 2 called it a heavy, which I kind of laugh. Like, it's not like a heavy.
It's not a heavy.
Enemy.
It's not. It looks like a heavy, but it's not. It's extremely.
It's like a heavy, but it's not a heavy. It's actually pretty quick.
It's very mobile. It's just the physical size of it is large. That's
It's
it.
enormous, and the same thing for the Tier 9. That's actually why I hated the 9 initially, because it's so big. But the Tier 9 is a fantastic tank, I will tell you.
All right, we'll jump into that. Nothing too interesting there. I will say that one thing I wanted to.
I tell you, I have to say, watching the replays, I'm impressed with the gun handling. It's very nice.
The gun handling's nice. The other thing is the high explosive is you have an alpha for the high explosive is 420, which is fantastic. I don't know if you noticed that. I cleared the guy from Arrival, another one with high explosive. It really goes boom. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of HP damage. That's a nice. That's a little Easter egg I didn't notice.
Yes. Oh, we could compare these to the standard B. This is. I've only had one game with the Skoda T50, so this is it. All right, so let's jump into that.
Just put the standard B in there. I forgot it.
All right, yeah.
There it is.
I forgot about it. All right, so this is the Skoda T50. In terms of DPM, looks like it's right in the middle between the 54E1 and the standard B. 54E1 was recently buffed. Before that, it was probably not quite this good. It has heat, unlike the 54E1 that only has APCR.
Yep.
And the heat pen
A lot of pen.
is 290. Woo-wee! That's not bad.
You calibrate all of them, so you can switch that over if you want that calibrated.
Yeah, good point.
So the heat, you get a little extra.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Of course, the standard B also has heat. DPM's a little bit better than the standard B, or similar, I guess, on here. And
the standard B is the gun handling, though. It's the dream. But this is good. I love this gun.
It's got lower alpha. It's 310 alpha. The standard B is 350.
Yep. And the standard B is a reloader as well.
Auto reloader. This the overall 2.5 second. I will say the 2.5 second interclip's a little bit. For some reason, I was expecting it to be faster. I don't know what's wrong with me. Terrific shell velocity, by the way. Terrific shell velocity.
The gun is fantastic.
Yeah, 1.2 second aim time. I mean, I will tell you. I mean, the aim time in the 54E1, it's its strong point. 1.15. It's a little bit ridiculous, but and it's similar to the standard B. It's actually got better dispersion.
Look at the mobility compared to those two tanks.
Oh,
it's so much faster.
It's 23 power to weight. I mean, that is just insanity.
60, 20 in reverse. I mean,
yeah, it's a mobile beast. All right,
no armor, but it moves, and the gun is just. I mean,
absolutely.
Love it.
All right, where are these replays, Lech? Is it the
TVP or no Skoda T50? Just T50.
T50. All right. Did not. Okay, are these you? Okay.
One is me, and the other one is me and Lech. So this is currently, unless it's been beaten, it'll probably be beaten. Jay, this is currently the highest.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
For this tank, for the whole package server, it would probably, maybe it's already been beaten. As of yesterday, it was number one.
Time to roll out.
For 2 days, but what's really funny about this game is right before this game, I went on Discord and said this tank's a piece of garbage.
Yes, you sure did, which is traditional for Lech. Complain about the tank.
But I will say that my complaint was because of the fact that it's so big.
It is physically large.
It's massive. It's the size of it looks like a fire engine or something. It should be red. But man, it moves well, and the gun is just fantastic. And in upload 2, the next game last night, upload 2 one of these, and you'll see how beautiful it is.
Headbound stop.
Well, that was a nice try to shoot there. Trying to see if what's going on here. So your team is coming. You're in.
What happened there? It's kind of like your match, but their team is just sitting there.
Yeah, they just get in reverse. Yeah.
This game, you can't even believe it ended up as close as it was because it was a blowout.
And it looks like right now I would say 99% win probability given what's going on.
At this point, I'm like, oh, this is gonna get an easy game, but it just.
Yeah, that was a terrific shot. Not a lot of cannons can make that. You need the velocity to get that.
Yeah, you've got like 3 guys in their spawn,
So they, yeah, you should have sat there.
Made the mistake of pushing into their spawn.
This is a 56 Eagle with. You could have penned that thing anywhere with heat, but wisely.
Yeah, and I wanted this. Yeah, so I was just going for the kill, but this is like any auto loader, right? You want that key of deciding when to reload. But the magazine reload isn't that long. I mean, it's like 17 or something. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
No, it's not. It's not like a 20-second, which is just a killer.
The TVP is the 22 seconds, so you
Yeah.
really got to decide.
Yeah, that's a critical reload. You got to really conserve and use your shells wisely. All right, so you and this Lorraine is going nuts there. Oh, he saw himself a waffle and thought he could get 1,000 damage. God, the Lorraine moves. It's the only thing it does well, but it moves really well. burst.
Big clip.
Yeah, big clip.
Punched right
Yeah,
through their armor.
big clip and speed.
One of our trucks was hit.
How did you bounce that? I don't know how that
Bounces.
bounces.
It occasionally bounces shots. I mean,
I didn't.
because the burst is very high, so if you're rotating right when somebody shoots you, you're going to get a nice bounce.
All right, so you're gonna. So you YOLO'd this waffle, bounced again. RNG required for this one, and very.
Right there, I mean, again, it looks like the game is over and it just completely falls apart. I mean,
Yeah, they went. Well, you got flanked by. Is that Lorraine on their team? Or 5100, 5100. And you got hit from the other side. Oh. All right, nice come around. He's wasted. He's dropped his load, and 48 got cleared in. 48's gonna probably die right here. Did he die?
I'm just trying to get the hell out of here because I'm out of I don't know, so I'm just bailing.
Yeah.
But
But
all
you.
of a sudden, it's just falling apart.
Nice shot.
I'm doing what you do.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy destroyed.
That certainly worked. The thing that I've noticed is you got two caps against you as well.
Points are a mess, but just about not even worrying about points. I just was like, okay, we're going to lose an easy win.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I know I can clip the 120.
We got
That was smart. I mean, this is traditional, big brain thinking here. Get the tanks out that you need to get out. Don't even think about
And now I
shooting
can't
multiple
really play
things.
or ring around the rosy because
Yeah. Oof. How did you pull this out? He's got. How many? Can you clear him?
automatically.
777. What's 3 10 times 3? Okay, so you should be able to clear him with 3 good shots.
We hit them hard.
Oh my god. Oh, and he could have. He could have killed you. Yeah. No. Well. Wow. Well done. Well done. 6,041 damage, 4 kills, 1609 base, Lech. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Whew.
Shot them all. Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, after that, I came back on Discord and said, okay, Jake's pretty good. I mean, I got very lucky with that second shot on that clip, but because I think he had a shell, I have to go back and count, but I think he was loaded or within a second of being loaded. But it was pretty intense, very fun.
Wow, good one. I don't know how game 2 is going to compare. You have 2 T50 game 1s there, Lech. Oh, you have 2 game 1s. And...
Game 2, right there. It's under your thumb.
All right, well, you had 2 game 1s. I just don't know if it's right or not. Okay, you and Sir Lance.
This was a great game. So, this is Lance's view. And this shows to me the reason I picked this game. Now, Lance, I believe, gets an 8.
Let's get this show on the road.
It just shows the beauty of driving these together because they're one up and you can pull people out really fast. I mean, the reason I like this so much better than the T50 which I absolutely despise and Raid sold a few months ago, is the mobility. The T50 is slow as hell. This is much faster. I love how quick this is. I mean, look how quickly we get into the A side.
Yeah, this thing.
30 seconds.
This thing is flying. I mean,
It flies. I mean, it's so mobile. I assume they're going to nerf it, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
So Lance is capping, and I'm on the right side just spotting the lane, and there's nobody coming. Which was nice. So we were going to flank around behind him, and then we were getting flanked by their meds, so we decided to double back into our spawn, which was actually the wise thing to do, because by the time you clear heavies, our meds would have cleared. Their meds would have cleared our heavies, so we had to go back, but... This game starts out slow, but it gets pretty wild at the end.
I think Lance was speaking German there to someone too. Let's see here. So you guys got 2 capped. I mean, I like your position, the team's position. You're getting flanked though, pretty hard there.
That's what happened. See, I was on the right. I was going to start taking shots and then being and realizing we better turn around and come back.
Yeah, there is.
Because Lance already doing it. He realized
Penetrate shot.
I had to take the over.
Penetrate shot.
Nice shot there.
Well, the guy in the T62A is a bad player, so Lance correctly. I will say, I just noticed. I mean, the T60's got a not the best hull ever, but it does have a hull, some armor, and you know.
It bounces. Yeah, it does actually get some bounces. It's not completely useless.
Well, yeah. I'm surprised by that, given the armor profile. Well, listen, I mean, there's a classic lesson. The best way to succeed is to take two autoloaders out together. I mean, it's the only way to get it.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Yes. Nearly 2,000 damage.
Hard.
There's a 263. Now, this thing shoots APCR too. I mean, that's the thing. I love having... Oh, it shoots heat. Well, never mind.
Primary is ABCR, the premium.
Okay, gotcha. And Lance is going there. I don't know if Lance didn't track him there. I guess I might have
Enemy
did
armor
track him a
is
couple of times.
damaged.
Didn't matter. Fair. Going for the sure thing. There is a climb back. Nope. Emil 2. A little bit of a problem there with the APCR.
Watch this Emil 2. Watch this Emil 2. I love this car.
He's just driving by. Hey, how's it going, guys? There's my side. You're shooting.
He just like he wasn't there.
Enemy is
Ah.
hit.
He went for the other guy.
Penetrate shot.
Wheeler is saying an interesting point that it has spaced armor on the sides of this thing, which would explain some of your bounces.
It does?
That's what Wheeler. Well, listen, if Wheeler said it's probably not true, but
I gotta check this now, because now...
again, I'd say probability of it being accurate is about 30%. No, I'm sure Wheeler checks that stuff out. We can look at it too. That would explain your bounces.
I love this game because it shows how two of these are just absolutely nasty.
You guys.
We had tons of hit left at the end, and I think we both did over 3K.
Oof, nice one. Nice
We had a
job.
great game. I did 25. We got 5 kills, and we just tore these people apart. I mean, it was nice.
Well done, guys. That
Info
was...
2, and I think this is absolutely nasty.
All right, let's check. Let's check on the Wheeler. Let's see.
Let's pull that up. I demand to see this right now. And you might be right. I didn't look at it that closely. I just assumed it had no armor, and I played that way. It's almost like I don't want to know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if
He's
they had.
right. There is space armor. He is correct. My God.
No, I was kidding about Wheeler not knowing that.
Yeah,
It's a sliver. It's a nice little sliver. Wheeler is absolutely correct. Not much, 3 millimeters, but that will bounce HE, some HE. You know, probably you were probably getting a lot of bounces, Lech, from.
Most of the ones that we're getting were on the front hull, because if you turn it sideways, it gets.
Oh,
It
really?
gets closer to 200. So
I mean, maybe.
maybe. Okay. Here's what I think is happening on my shots. If you look at it's kind of like a pike almost.
Yeah, and they're shooting the wrong side of the
If
pike.
you hit the opposite
Yeah,
side,
that's what I was.
it's like 500 millimeters, and that's what's happening there.
Sure. All right, we are moving to the TVP. What are we calling this thing? T50, 51? What's the right name for the Tier 10? What's the shortened name? What do we call this thing?
TVP 50. That's what I call it.
TVP 50. Okay. So we got the
I don't know
TV.
what the actual name is. TVP T5051. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I hear what Lance is. I agree with Lance. I mean, 3 millimeters is nothing.
No, it's nothing. It's just a distraction. I played like has no armor, and that's a safe bet. You get a block by accident, great. But
the way you were getting bounces, it felt like that, but I don't know. Maybe certain. Yeah. Well, all right. Let's move on. All right, TVP 50 that we are playing here. Quick comparison to the Progetto M40 Mod 65. So
absolutely amazing.
all right, we got pen of similar values between the tanks.
Yeah, put it on Calibridge.
Yeah, I did. You got pen of good values, low 3. I mean, not great, okay values for the
Very
heat.
typical tier 10 medium.
Yeah, nothing great there. There, of course, this is not an auto reloader, but it's got 4 shells in 2 seconds interclip. Progetto's got.
Yes, let's not pass that. 2-second interclip is ridiculously low.
Yeah, it's good shit. In Tier 10, it's insane.
Because you're dumping 4 shots, in 6 seconds.
And it's got, terrific aim time, 1.54, and dispersion, excellent dispersion. Minus 8.
The
On movement's good. On movement's terrific. And the minus 8, which is excellent as well. The Progetto has got 9, but that is excellent. Power to weight is similar to the Progetto, 23 versus 22.
Better, actually.
Well, and here it's 23 versus 22, so I don't know. Oh, no. Effective. Excuse me.
You're
Yes.
looking at effective.
Yeah. There you go. 23 versus 17 or 18. Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a 22% difference. Top speed and reverse speed are similar to the Progetto. And HP is 1900. That's similar. This thing has no armor, right? Is there any armor to be spoken of?
You can take
Wheeler?
A look at don't.
Wheeler, what does this have?
I play it as if there is none. I think you have a small gum hamlet, that's it.
Let's take a quick look. Yeah, that's a lot of yellow and green. Lance is calling it the...
turret looks orange, but it doesn't block anything.
Lance calls it the TVP. That's fair. No, that is not... I mean...
140, what's that?
Yeah, that's not going to block much. HE. The front is very, very low armor for this tier. And the sides, my big pig... Yegpenzer is gonna enjoy
I think
this.
that's actually fair because when you have something that has a clip of 1240,
yeah, exactly. You gotta
1240 in 6 seconds, it shouldn't have armor. I think that's perfectly fair.
All right, so we got some pretty good. I think armor is almost to 30 masteries of this tank.
Armor has gone berserk today.
Armor the farmer.
We got two. There's one of him and I together, and then one of them is one of his big games. So.
All right, so we T20. Let me see, where is it?
It's in the middle there, TVP 50 game 1.
All right, let's go. 2 videos left for those of you watching at home. And we watching armor here. Armor attacker. Attacker. Armor, you spelled armor wrong, just in case anybody's... Okay, I'm just joking.
He spells it Canadian way.
Ah, that's what it is. He is Canadian. We have more Canadians in the clan than any other nationality.
Our clan has become more Canadian than anything.
We are becoming the Canadian clan. Well, what can you do? All right, so you guys are going to the ACAP, obviously. Lech, what are you in here with? Oh, yeah, this is him alone. Okay. We got some players. Oh, he's got a player from. He's got a clanmate or a guy from Hunt on there, so he knows he's only got 6 versus 7. So I'm just kidding. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Now, would you have reloaded this? I would have reloaded that clip. Yeah. I mean, he's got a Leo there. He's gonna get. Yeah, but I mean, that took 10 or 12 seconds. I would have much rather had a reload.
Yeah, because he could have cleared that guy, actually.
Exactly. I think one thing I've been doing more and more is, I am.
I reloaded a French.
Yeah. So
if there's going to be a lag of 7 seconds.
Not only that, I mean, you can also use the time to reposition and clear. Clear. What is it? All right. I guess. I don't know why he didn't shoot that guy. All right. Well, whatever. He found him. Well, I mean, I guess clearing away 3. He missed the first shot, which he could have. Jeez. This is like watching Garage play the Drac, only. I know. I just enjoyed the. It's wargaming. They'll buff the Progetto they'll buff it right before Twister Cup, and then the Europeans will bring him all again. All right.
I think this has to be legitimately useful
in a tourney. It's a.
I wonder how many were used tonight, because the 2 of these together, that's 2,500 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's heavy.
Oh, there's going to be a perfect example of the ship barn is going to get shot. And he has 1 more for the. Yeah. It's I mean, the only other 4-shot I can think of is obviously the ship barn and the or not the ship barn.
Ship barn is a 3-shot.
No, I'm sorry, the Batchat. The Tier 9 Batchat has a 4-cannon or 4-shot one of the lower cannons.
Yeah, the Lorraine has 4.
Lorraine, obviously. And all are deadly because of it. I mean, that's what makes it.
Find us another target.
You made a great point. The crew skill that gives you the actual shot clip.
Right. No, that's interesting. Armor, you are insane.
That was a beautiful match. 6,000, very nice. I think. How many times? Can we look how many times he's aced it?
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Let's take a look at this.
Is he on? He's
But you could have
not.
clicked on his name in there.
No. Well, I could do it that way.
Yeah, in the replay.
Well, no, I can't, but I'll do it. It's okay.
There you go.
Okay, let's take a quick look.
He's gone.
Oh, there you go. Go to profile. Tanks. Let's see what we got here.
You had it. You had it.
TVP 28. What the fuck? He's completely lost his mind.
Armor is in love. His numbers look good.
He's played 148 games with it.
He's keeping his win rate up. Damage per game looks
62%, 2,800 damage, and 28 masteries. 30 mastery classes. 30 mastery class.
good. This is why he didn't want to platoon today, I think, because he didn't refuse the platoon, but he didn't ask to platoon with me today, because I think he wants to play by himself to get more aces.
He has 209 aces in total, and 28 of them are from this tank.
Yeah, 20% or 10% of his aces are from this tank.
More than that. How many aces?
All right, one more.
Yeah, I got more aces. Good. Ooh, you know, I meant to check, Lech. I may have passed you on the number of tanks.
How many do you have? I can tell you. I can tell you how many I've got.
135.
Nope, I got 137. That's easy.
Piece of shit. All right, let's go to the last one. Damn it. Been trying to sneak up on you on that one. Okay, TVP Game 2. Who are we watching here?
That's Armor and myself.
Okay.
No, that's not it, buddy. That's Skoda.
It is
You
not.
gotta read more closely. Don't blame me for that. It's at the bottom. It's the right where it says I got one right there. Just on your.
All right. Got
there
it.
you go.
Thanks.
I
Okay.
found that replay in my file. It's not an exciting game, but good lord, what are you doing?
What happened? I just didn't go into it. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah, okay. It may have been in a thing. I don't know. All right. There we go.
There you go. I just think the game is nothing special. It just shows what two of these together to just absolutely vicious. Because again, 2,500 damage in 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's a
You
little
can
bit.
delete any.
Move out.
Even a mouse at this point only has 580.
Well, I like the camo you chose there, Lecky. Lickety Lech.
I love that candle because I feel like it really distracts people from.
Actually, I think
I'm correct as well, because this thing is nuts. So,
to me it's a shiny object to shoot at, but sure, if you believe that.
yeah, probably. I got so many, maybe I'll three. But I love the beginning of this match because they backstep into the main cap. I mean, it's tier 10, but here's a tier 1 move. What are you doing?
Oh my god, and he's got the musketeer camo. I mean, you know, if you're gonna do it, you better have the musketeer camo on there.
Yeah, what? I mean,
Oh.
who does that in tier 10?
I don't think people. Listen, I've been playing. Thanks to Sir Lance has a new account, and I've been playing with him. In tier 3 and 4, people don't do that. So no. All right. Well,
Yeah, like I said, I love this because it shows two of these together. It's just
yeah, it is. It would be. We need to try that. I'm still gonna play my 10 games with the tier 9 before I go here. That game.
Quick strike through their armor. Penetration.
seconds. And then I would play.
I think Wheeler aced it the night it came out, so he may have been the first. I think he aced it twice. Nice. T22.
Look at this guy. This is a genius.
And that is a tunnel. That is a beautiful tunnel. And let's start counting. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, well, this looks like a 6 against 3. You have the only cap. Nice snapshot there. You can use it. Yeah, it looks kind of dirty. Yeah, this might get nerfed. I mean, this is a little bit too. This is hot. This thing is overpowered potentially. This kind of gun. Honestly, the auto reloader. I like auto reloaders, and they have advantages because of them. But I think you know.
I would take this over the real
Yeah,
one.
me
because the
too.
clip's so big.
Well done. Nice job. You guys, beautiful carry there, you in armor. Well done. Well done. All right, guys.
Great tank. That tank is the best tank of the line, and it is absolutely amazing.
You think? Well, it certainly is. I think the tier 6 is probably equally very, very strong. You know, it's a good line. I appreciate Wargaming adding it. And
Yeah, no, I think they did a great job. But the only one, like I said, I'm not so sure about the 8, but you showed me some things that I'm interested in, so I'll have to pick it up and try it. But I think for me, the 4 tanks I've played, which is the 6, the 7, and 9, the 10, are really great. So they did a great job. They'll probably nerf the whole freaking line.
yeah, quite likely. Quite likely. Well, very good. Thanks for watching, everybody. We really appreciate it. We'll be looking forward to more replays of the tanks on the channel. And have a great night, everyone.